Please join me as we tour Cunard's newest ship, the Queen Anne, launched in the spring of 2024. Here we have cabin 6126. This is a Princess Grill category cabin. Just inside the entrance to the cabin is the wardrobe area, featuring shelves with a small safe. Many people familiar with Cunard may find that the amount of storage in these cabins is less than what they're accustomed to. However, we were able to make do on a 14-night cruise. There are upper and lower shelves, and their rods are removable. The cabin also features two very cozy plush Cunard bathrobe and a pair of slippers. Just inside the door is a key card slot. This controls the lights, and you do have to leave a card in there. There's also a makeup room and privacy sign that is now magnetic and can be affixed to the door. Moving to the bathroom, you'll notice that the walls do feature floor-to-ceiling tiles, and these are glossy granite-style tiles. There's a vanity counter with raised basin-style sink and storage below. One feature different on Queen Anne is that the Princess Grill cabins do not feature a tub-shower combination, only a walk-in shower, which we found to be very spacious. There is a rain shower style head. Jumping up onto deck 9, midship, is the Artisan's Food Hall. As you enter, there are sanitation stations to wash your hands. There is also a beverage station with coffee, tea-making facilities, and juice, water, milk. These were open 24 hours. The Artisan's Food Hall, or Lido as it's commonly known, is divided into sections where your food is prepared for you and handed to you. This is to reduce the risk of foodborne illness and contamination. There were some people who did comment on our cruise that this slowed things down. However, I think a few minutes of wait is worth it if we are safer in the end. Directly aft of the Artisan Food Hall is one of the 4 specialty restaurants. Tramonto is the Mediterranean-style restaurant which is open in the evenings for dinner. It is a surcharge restaurant. Just aft of the Artisan Food Hall is the aft pool deck and bar area. Moving up one deck from the pool deck, we'll find some additional seating. One of the great design features with this ship is that the spaces have been divided up, so there are multi-purpose areas. Here we see there are sun loungers around the pool, but there are also covered areas and different style seating with soft seating, seating with tables, and loungers. Here we see how they've used dividers on these pool decks to create some more smaller, a little more intimate space. Again, moving up one deck, we see another example where there are loungers as well as soft seating and a bar area. Moving back indoors and overlooking the aft pool, we come to another one of the specialty restaurants, Sir Samuel's. Sir Samuel's is open for lunch and dinner. There is an additional charge to dine here, and the menu features steak and some seafood items. Those familiar with Cunard will recognize the name. However, this is a new feature for Cunard. The veranda has previously been utilized as the specialty restaurant, and here we see a repurposing of the name but for a fresh new look. Across from Sir Samuel's is Ajiwa. This is an Asian, Japanese-inspired restaurant featuring sushi. There is a sushi bar and seating. This area is only open for dinner, and it is entirely a la carte, so diners can pick and choose which items they wish to have and just pay for those alone, such as California rolls and other sushi. Moving down, back inside is the Britannia restaurant. This is the main dining room on board. It has both fixed and open seating. The upper level features open seating, and the lower level has the more traditional fixed dining times of early and late. Located on Deck 1, midship, is the purser's office. Artwork in this area features triptych-style panels with art from around the world. Moving forward of the casino and casino bar are the shops. These are located on deck 3 and they're just above the Queen's Room. Anyone familiar with the former QE2 will remember once she was refitted, they moved the shops directly above the dance floor, and this is a nod or tribute back. Here we see another use for the Queen's Room, which is a lecture space. At the present time, there is an art lecture taking place with the staff from the Clarendon Fine Art Gallery. Heading up to deck 12, forward, we will find the library and the Commodore Club. Just outside Commodore Club is Churchill's, the cigar lounge. In the corridor just outside of the Commodore Club and Churchill's is an updated version of Cunardia. People familiar with Cunard will know this area from Queen Mary II, and it features artwork depicting celebrities who have traveled on board Cunard ships. The Admiral's Lounge is a multi-purpose space used for service club meetings. It can also be set up for a wedding chapel. As I mentioned before, here's another example where the designers have been able to take a very large space and break it up into smaller, more intimate seating. Here we see where you can sit in the lounger and look out to sea, or if you choose to, sit in one of the banquettes overlooking the main pool. These banquettes are positioned so that they are facing a large projection screen at the front of the midship pool. This screen features movies during the late afternoon and early evening. On deck 14 forward, there is the driving range, putting range, a small pickleball court. Moving all the way forward is another area which featured some covered seating. So here we have loungers in the shade, as well as a raised seating area, and the smoking area is moved now to the front of the ship. On deck 11 is a new feature. This is an outdoor wellness studio. In this area, it is used for stretching, yoga classes. There is a covered ceiling so you are protected from the sun or rain, but you can still exercise outdoors. On deck 11, midship, just below the funnel, is the Grill's outdoor lounge deck. This is by far the most comfortable of all the Grill's terrace lounges on Cunard. It has a variety of seating, covered and open. I hope you've enjoyed my tour of the Queen Anne. Please don't forget to like and subscribe.